Yo, what's going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we're back with another VeVe and Ecomi video. In this one, I wanted to address something big going on. So, there's YouTubers in the community who likes to manipulate and lie to their audience as a way to build themselves up. So, there was a YouTuber in the community. He was called VeVe Bot Gang. He came in the community. The first time he was here, all he ever did was just make stuff up, speculate, and claim that there was bots everywhere. He would make whole videos saying that there was bots. Then he would say he had proof. He would grab a random video from YouTube of somebody botting something, had nothing to do with VeVe, then put it in his videos as proof that there's bots. He's like, if you like, this is all you got to do to bot VeVe. Prove that. Do what he just did and prove that that's all you have to do to bot VeVe. And I'll believe you. I'll believe you. Like that's all that I ask. All that I ask is him to prove anything. But no, he continued to troll the community up until the point where he left. He left when Marvel started popping, all these great things started happening for VeVe. He left. He had nobody, no bad energy or negative energy to feed on. He had no fuel for his toxicity. No, that was like, it was too positive. Too much great stuff going on for someone like him to thrive. Now, we used to Marvel. We used to all this great stuff happening. And bots are finally here with some proof. And guess who's back? He's back with some negativity to feed on. He went to a whole different community, failed in that community as well, came back, changed his name back, and now he's back trolling this community. Stop. If you're in this community, please don't let yourself get manipulated by YouTubers, anyone. And if people feel as though I'm manipulative, even me, like really be realistic with yourself and ask yourself who someone really is or who someone at least portrays themselves to be. Because does it look like I'm sitting here, I'm really going out of my way to trick anyone? I say things that no YouTuber in their right mind is going to say. It's like, I mean, I can't be more myself, to be honest. I really can't. But anyway, we're going to jump into this. You're going to see what I mean. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and turn on notifications so you stay updated. And let's get it. Evidence that cannot be disputed. And I always say, the second that someone provides me with proof, I will make a video and expose this to the community. So here we are. We are finally here. Not speculation. There's so many people in and out throughout the days that's always just speculating this.
So, if anyone, because he's probably talking about me. So, if anybody has been speculating about bots, they've been telling you the truth.
So somebody can speculate for a year about something that there's no proof of. And when the first sign that this may be true happens, you can't just say, oh, they've been speculating because it's true. Where is the basis for that speculation besides someone having zero collectibles? The fact that you're trying to convince a group of people to condemn somebody for not having collectibles is insane. Because what if that was you were genuine, and you were getting accused of being a bot or something? That is exactly what you have done to people. People have reached out to me. Excuse me. I showed proof in my last video, by the way. You can go and check that. People that he has accused have reached out to me, showing me their transaction history and stuff like that. Come on. You can go see that. Go check the receipts. That's what happens when you accuse people, but you have no facts or no actual basis for these accusations that you're making. And then you're getting a bunch of people upset, full of their emotions. They're not thinking about the fact that, oh, there's no real evidence. They're just upset because they're not getting drops. Your channel is fueled off hatred. And this is why you're not too far along. No one wants to get on YouTube every day and be in a toxic environment. No one wants that. No one wants to hear, oh, I can't get this drop. Oh, I can't get that dropped. Oh, these bots is preventing me. Oh, it's got to be a bot. As long as you've been crying about bots, how have you never been able to produce one shred of evidence? It took somebody else who don't even really be crying about bots all day, every day, to go and get evidence that you have been claiming for what, 7 months? That's you could do? Ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And then this guy has the nerve to say, I made so much money on VeVe. People like me make a lot of money on VeVe, yet you quit and left the community then come back when it's toxic. You don't make no money on VeVe. You come here, you cry, and you try to work up this community. That's all you do. All you're good for.
There's bots. So, how you really talk is really ignorant. But I'm gonna let you get into your video now talking about bots. After you made a video about me and trying to discredit me, you made maybe what, 2 videos on me, maybe 3 videos on me, and all you did was try to discredit me.
You discredited yourself by having no proof for anything that you said and that you have been saying ever since your channel existed. You never have proof for anything that you say. You sit here and you feed off of people who are upset and in the moment and constantly triggered and hurt. You try to go after hurt people and build up your channel. Guess why you're not that successful? Because while people are upset in this community, there are very few people actually hurt because they understand and they trust in this team and they love this team and they love this project. This is why you've not had no success. Do you not realize this? You're feeding off the bottom half that's just in their emotions right now. It's not that many people like that in this community. And even the people who are watching you right now, how long do you think that that's going to last? Because the second that VeVe solves these problems, the second that things gets back on track and we're inimmutable and they can start back working on certain things, you have no negativity to fuel you anymore. What are you gonna do then? Quit again? What about when they address bots? The game name is VeVe Bot Gang. What happens then? You go back into irrelevance because you never have anything good to say, ever.
And you've always said there is no such thing as bots.
Never once have I said there's no such thing as bots. I said there is no such thing as any of you proving that there's bots. That's what I've said. I specifically said that even Google has bots. Every application has bots. And if a multi-billion-dollar company can't 100% get away bots, then VeVe never would. No company is going to get away from bots. There's always going to be bots. What I said is you accusing everybody you see that you jealous of or don't like or looks weird, accusing everybody of being bots, it's not proof. Instead of sitting here crying day in and day out, go get some evidence. And still, you wasn't the one to get off your ass and go and get that evidence. That's pathetic to me.
But now you have the audacity to come out today and make this video. So let's watch it together.
This guy's a bot, that guy's a bot. And then I'll get messages in the DM with the people that they accuse of being bots, literally sending me transaction histories and stuff like that. And it's like, at a certain point, you're not going to keep believing that everyone's conspiracy theory. But shout out to I Hate Society. He actually went out, did some research, and then got evidence to support the claims. Crying about stuff on Twitter will get no results ever. Crying
about results.
Crying about stuff on Twitter will not get results. Learn to listen. Learn to listen. But go ahead, finish your dumb statement.
Crying about results. So this guy is calling you people that call out the bots crybabies.
And this is the difference between you and me. You're trying to make it seem as though you're the good guy and I'm the bad guy for how I speak. This is why people like me. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to sit here and baby you, baby anyone. I understand people's hurt. I understand the frustration. But at the same time, you making claims with no proof, constantly going on about it for 7 months without being able to produce one shred of evidence, it's illogical. And if you're doing that, you're a crybaby. Prove what you're saying. Don't just speculate. It's a completely different story if you were on your channel saying stuff like, this looks really suspicious. I wonder if this is a bot. Look at all of these coincidences. All this is coincidental. This needs to be checked out. That's a completely different energy from what you bring. You sit here, this is a bot. This is obviously a bot. Look at that, a bot. Clearly, bots, like, where's your proof? It's one thing to bring attention to things that looks suspicious. You don't bring that energy. You are just purely toxic. This is why you get nowhere.
Think about it. You, the person who knows the truth about what's going on.
Look at this. Look at how he's talking to people, trying to really convince them. You, the person that knows the truth about what's going on. If you thought that there was bots and you have never saw proof, you didn't know the truth. You had suspicions of the truth. We all know that bots are on VeVe to some extent, but we don't know just how hardcore they are on VeVe. We don't know this information. He's trying to make it seem as though you all were right all along. Look at how he's talking to you. What type of manipulative shit is that? Like, what are you doing? And I mean, it could work on some people. There's going to be some people that will fall for manipulation like this. But to me, you're a clown. This is pathetic.
Is a fucking crybaby. Because you're mad you're not getting jobs, and the bots are. Remember that. Remember how these people talk to you. Remember how I talk to you.
Remember how these people talk to you? Remember how I talk to you. So he's trying to make himself out to be the better man, the better person, because he's on your side. He's not going to tell you that you're a moron for believing in something with absolutely no evidence. Am I bad for calling people morons? I know I'm mean with the stuff that I say sometimes. But don't be the fool following something with no evidence whatsoever. If something looks suspicious, keep it in your mind. Like, okay, that's shady. But don't be this guy.
Listen to them. They always try to deflect the most biggest problems in the application.
Our stuff is not going to. And again, caught him in a lie. Who is the first one addressing all the biggest problems and positive stuff in the community? Who might that be? Yet he claims I'm deflecting everything when most of the stuff that goes on, positive and negative, I'm the first one people hear it from. What? Don't fall for the lies. Don't do anything. When you go out, get proof, get full video footage, that's it. You ain't got to say nothing. Just show it.
So you wanted me, because you're talking to me. I don't know who else is out here like me. Probably nobody. You wanted me to give people step-by-step of how to bot. But I already told people they could buy bots on Fiverr.com.
See what I mean? He gives people general information. You know you can buy bots on Fiverr.com. Have you yourself ever purchased a bot for VeVe? Have you seen it work? Has it worked for you? If it was as simple as going on Fiverr, buying a bot, why didn't you just go on Fiverr, buy a bot VeVe, and shut everybody up? This is the problem with people like you. You try to say stuff in a general way, and some people will fall for it, but I pick up on the bullshit that you say. If this was a sure thing, you could have done this from the start. You've had 7 months to bot VeVe. Where's your bot? Huh? You left this community. Your name is VeVe Bot Gang. You're one of the few people in the community apparently who can't bot. Like, really? You're a clown.
Like, you just gotta pay somebody to build you a bot.
Oh, is that all?
Some kid in Nigeria, some kid in India, some kid in fucking Pakistan. Somebody's gonna build you your fucking bot.
And again, this is the guy who's coming from the guy who's never botted shit. He says it's that easy. Get it from the kid in Pakistan. Yet he can't do that himself and show you. Because if I'm a channel and I'm all about exposing bots on VeVe, you want to know the first video that I'm making that I know is going to go viral? Me paying Fiverr, getting a bot, and botting VeVe. And then, because I use the bot, it's going to make me a lot of money. And just to prove my point, if I was in your shoes, I would be live streaming myself botting VeVe every single drop, just so they can fix it. Since this is your goal, to make it fair for everybody, right? But no, you're not going to do something that would actually bring change. You're not going to do that. Stop manipulating.
And I've told people this numerous times. Now you guys are going to come out on a video and show, like, what you're really doing is leading people now. See, Cavell, you had a channel where people believed there wasn't bots.
I never had a channel where people believed that there wasn't bots. Dan himself told the community that there was bots. I had a community where people know that there's no proof of bots. Until now. Difference. Now you're lying on my community as well.
And now you're coming out with a video about bots to your community. And you're giving them and you're showing them how to do it. It's crazy to me how fucking dumb you are.
So shout out to you. Mean I'm informing my community of news that's going on, the good and the bad, like I've done since I came out? That's the bad thing here. I've been the same since I came out. I mean, you've been the same since you came out too, but being a fraud from the beginning, you don't get points for that. I've been authentic from the jump. The reason that you're so agitated and annoyed that I can talk how I talk, be how I am, be who I am, and people still care more about my response to you than what you are saying yourself. Here's some advice for you. Stop being hateful, jealous. Stop being negative the way that you are. Take a different approach, because the approach that you're doing is not working. It's why you failed in this community one time, failed in the community that you went to, came back to this community, and you're continuing to be a failure, because the second that VeVe bot gang came back, somebody else is the one exposing bots out here. All you did was come back and speculate. You're bad at everything. You're bad at everything, bro. Put effort into improving your craft. Like do something good, bro. Thank you for actually doing that. We're gonna jump into it. Before we do, thank you all so much for 10,000 followers here on Twitter. I definitely appreciate it. You all show me so much love, and I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. So thank you all. Let's jump into this, man. My homie Garlic, shout out to Garlic. By the time I saw this post, it was deleted. So Garlic actually recorded it and took footage of it. And I definitely appreciate him doing that as well. So yeah, shout out to Garlic. Well, yeah, what you're about to see is pretty disturbing.
What you're about to see has been what's happening for the past 7 months.
Here he goes again. What we're about to see, have you had proof that it's been happening for the past 7 months? Like, where's your proof that it's been happening for the past 7 months, bro? Because at one point in time, everybody had captures at every single time that they tried to do anything on the app. It was happening then too. The problem with people making false claims and never having any evidence to back it up is you get put in situations where you constantly look stupid because you're saying stuff that don't make sense. Proof, not just claims. You spent enough time just making claims, and look where that's got you. Nowhere.
In the VeVe app. So pay attention, because this isn't new. It's taken this dude who's been talking about VeVe for what? I say 6 months, maybe longer. I'm not too sure, but I'll say Cavell Anderson's been talking about VeVe for 6 months and has always denied what you are about to see right now.
I've never denied what you're seeing right now, and he's a liar. Stop lying. I've denied that you have seen proof of anything. Difference. But it is what it is. This is what's happening, and the team needs to see this. This needs to be addressed, because why are these accounts not getting captured? And actually, if we really want to talk about it, the second that we saw proof, a few hours later, I uploaded it. As always, when it's proof of something, I'm quick with it. It ain't been 6 months that proof has been out. There's never been proof out. The second proof surfaced that I've been asking for from the beginning, the second that these speculations started, I've been asking for proof. The day I got it, it's up. I ain't try to hide it. I ain't try to pretend like it ain't exist. I was the first one up talking about it. It's different. We different. Captures. But I mean, honestly, if people are just making multiple accounts, though, technically they ain't did nothing wrong. But I think that one solution to this problem is that
Then this dude got an ad and shit, because he's broke.
I'm broke, yet you got a YouTube channel that you cry on about bots, and you can't even put ads on your videos. So a guy making money, he claim is broke. Like, see, this is the difference between our mindset, and the truth about you is showing right now. A guy out here making videos and making money off of it is what you call broke, a working man. So if I'm broke because I'm a working man, what the hell does that make you? You sit here and cry on YouTube for the last how many months? And you can't even monetize your videos. So what are you? I don't care if a man works at McDonald's, that man is still working. Who the hell are you to call somebody broke just because they actually profit from what they do and they don't just bitch online for free?
there's also tons of people doing the same process. So if you got, if you got 2,000 collectibles, you got 100 people cheating. We'll just say 100 people running bots. And that's this.
So we finna jump into his speculation. I'm gonna just end the video here, but actually I'm wrong. I apologize. I said after all this time, he's never put any proof on his channel. He just reacted to my video. For the first time ever, VeVe Bot Gang done put proof of bots. You're welcome, by the way. The first evidence of bots ever put on your channel. Bro, I'm your daddy. I made your channel at this point. Your name is VeVe Bot Gang, and the only evidence of bots you've ever provided came from my channel. Thank you very much. Once you get monetized, I appreciate that check, buddy. But there we have it, Joe. This is what I mean about these YouTubers. Don't fall for this type of stuff, man. It's very toxic, very negative, and it's unnecessary and unneeded. You need to grow up and move a little bit different. Maybe you will find some success in this community or whatever you want to do, man. It is what it is. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, Joe.